and I'll try again, but this time I'll do it differently. I'll just show the pops and not my face, because for some reason I just don't feel like talking to the camera. And after all, there's really cool pops. There is 3 exclusives, and then there is few different ones, and there's in total there's 8 pops, where 3 of them are from a previous week, so they're no longer in their boxes, but my fiance thinks they deserve to have a video because they are cool, no doubt. So let's see what we have here. So we have TIE Fighter Pilot, but it's an exclusive one. I'll show soon why. Also there's R2L3, and it's also an exclusive. Then we have previously vaulted Gamorrean Guard. All those 3 are from Star Wars. Then we have from the Game of Thrones, White Walker. And then we have Gentleman Claptrap from Borderlands game. And few unboxed one over there from Fallout. Let's start with the TIE Fighter Pilot. So, let's hope the glare isn't too bad here. But this one is TIE Fighter Pilot, but as you can see from the sticker, it's a limited edition. It's New York Comic Con 2015, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I do. And what makes it exclusive is that it is chrome. And I'll take it out of the box, and you will see how it differs from the normal one, because I also have the normal version of it. So over here we have the regular one, and next to it is the limited version chrome. And basically what you can see is that they are similar. In most ways they are exactly the same. The only difference is that the new one, the limited edition, is a bit more shinier. From the back, I think they look the same. So that's the difference. If I lift them, it's surprisingly the chrome one is really light. It almost feels like a toy compared to the non-chrome. This one is really a lot heavier. But they are both, bubble heads. And actually it would look like the chrome version is slightly taller. But I always thought my normal one seemed like a midget. And next to each other it really so seems. But I really like it. I think it's a cool one. And I think it really should just be chrome, because somehow that's what the outfit looks like. It reflects the light nicely. But I believe that will be all for the chrome one for now, and we'll move on to the next one. And the next one here is R2L3 from Star Wars. And as you can see from the sticker, it's also exclusive. And I really love this because I love orange. So that's a big thing for me, just to have R2 as an orange one. I also have the regular one of R2, and from what I've understood, basically they're the same, just the color is different. In my opinion, this definitely looks cooler because it's just so cool. And of course, I'll take it also out of the box so we can see a bit more of it. So now we have him out of the box, or for some reason I feel like saying her, but this is it. R2L3. And as you can see, it's a wobbler or bobblehead, and it's like the full body is jumpy, except I got it stuck for a moment there. But yeah, but for me, I don't really see any bigger importance in having it a bobblehead or not. For a droid, I don't know. It would be cool to have it in a car or something so it would actually wobble a bit, but it's wobbling more like up and down, so it's not like shaky. But so now you can see also from the side and from the back, and this kind of a camera thing, I think it is coming really like out, so that's cool. And there's the some kind of ventilation systems, I think, and just really nice details. I really love it. It's cool. And I'm not gonna bore you with just looking at that beautiful droid. And let's move on to the next one, shall we? We have from the Star Wars also the Gamorrean Guard. I hope I pronounced it some way correctly. And what is interesting, there is basically two versions of this. It's the same one, but I believe only the box is different because it used to be vaulted, so they didn't sell it anymore, and it became really rare. So some people might like wonder what's the difference if you go to something like Pop Price Guide and you see two versions of it. And the way to tell is the coloring of the box. So this one has the black one, which means it's the new version of it. And right now at least it's not so valuable because you can find it from quite many shops. But let's look a little more closer to this little cutie creature. And here we are. It's out of the box and it's surprisingly heavy. Well, it does look big also, so I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, but it really feels heavy. And what's kind of interesting about this one is for me personally, what is interesting about this is that basically I've been thinking for a long time rather if I buy it or not, because it's a guard. It's not a big role or anything, and I thought for a long time like it's not a really interesting pop. But then I started watching all those unboxing videos, and every time I saw someone have it, I was just like, oh my god, it does look cute. And yeah, I suppose a guard shouldn't look cute, and in the box it doesn't exactly look cute. Has more of a grumpy face, but I think that's with Funko. You can't exactly make them look ugly or well, yeah, sometimes they're creepy, like that one clown. But anyways, he's nice. Once just the cable moves, the head already moves, so that's funny. And I think he's quite big. If I take in comparison the pilot from before, oh, with the pilot they're quite same. Only the horns maybe continue a bit higher. But it does look huge, like it's supposed to, which is really nice. And it isn't as detailed as I think it could be, but it's still nice. Like, if I can get the focus on. The helmet really looks like there's different kind of texture there. It's just the coloring is really nice. Looks old and used. And there's the body. It's really nice. I'm really happy to have this one, and it was in a good price range, I believe. I bought it for €9, and in Finland that is really good price range. And well, I bought it from Sweden, from our neighbor country, but usually a pop in Finland is from €10 is the cheapest one. That's like a really good finding usually, and then the main price is around 13 to 17 euros. So I think €9 was a really nice deal. And actually what comes with the other ones too, the R2 and the fighter pilot, they were both only €11. So that was really amazing for me to find out. I'm kind of really thankful for Facebook group, the Funko Pop Finland, because a person there shared their knowledge about this shop called Webhallen, and there's like sometimes these exclusives like amazingly cheap price, at least in Finland's price range. And you'll also see later the Gentleman Claptrap, which kinda made me find the shop. But my voice is dying, so let's move on. Now, this is a regular one. This is the White Walker from Game of Thrones. And first of all, what I saw is that he is not really well put in the box itself. I don't know how well you can see, but he's kind of a bit leaning backwards, and also the stick is really turned. But that seems to be a problem a lot with this pop. I've seen this one also being sold in my GameStop close by, and at least they have also the same problem with this pop, that the stick is often not good. But otherwise, it seems good, and we'll check more closely, shall we? So here he is out of the box, and yeah, as you can see, the spear is still going a bit badly, but at least he can stand, because I was worried about that. But yeah, it holds him good. He's not falling off easy like some do. And I didn't see any problems with the coloring, which is nice, but he is quite simple in general. The clothing is not really needing much detailing, but if you look more closely, he does have the really interesting face, which is creepy, and it took me a while to kinda get used to that in the pop, cause it just kinda is really weird to see a creepy looking pop. They're usually just so cute, and this one really is creepy and ugly, except if I film it like here, then he looks kind of surprised. Yeah, I like how the eyes are well colored, no problems there with the coloring or with the mouth, so it's a good one. It's it looks like the White Walker. I don't know what else to say about it. It's kinda not my favorite pops, but I felt that since I already have the white and Night King, the glow in the dark one, so I thought, just why not have this one too? And this one was only €8, so I was happy with that. It's a good price. I can pay that for Game of Thrones pop. After all, I feel like we're probably gonna collect almost all of them eventually. So we still have one more exclusive, and then we have 3 more Fallouts. So we have from Borderlands the Gentleman Claptrap, and I really think this one is cool. It's funny. It has the hat on and mustache, and it's colored with more gentleman-like colors, so gray and white. And I don't really care about the box condition. This one is good. There was one box which was a bit badly, but for me those issues are not a problem. At least not yet, until I become a true collector or something. But I also take this out of the box so we see it a bit more. And here we have him. And what I actually hadn't noticed is that he has, I believe it's supposed to be a magnifying glass. So that's a really fun detail over there. And I was talking about the packing, no, about the I was talking about the boxes, and like I said, this one all seemed good, and I'm really happy that Webhallen, where I bought all these, had really put them a lot of packing with the box, and it was quite big box, so there was not so much danger of getting the pops being badly mutualized or something. Don't ask me. But anyways, so this turned out nice. We already have the original yellow claptrap, and we have a blue version of it, and now we have this one, and I like him. I've played a bit of the Borderlands, but mainly I don't know most of the characters from the Borderlands, so this is just because they look nice, and we have played together with my fiance the game, so why not have the pups since they look cool, and he seems to like also the game and the pups. And it's nice because it can stand. Yeah, it's like a flat from the bottom, so that's good. Then we move on to Fallout. I say it can stand and then I keep making it falling. But yeah. Next we move on to Fallout. I feel like the video is getting really long, so I thought with the Fallout I'll just show them all and talk a little bit about them. And after all, this was basically my fiance forcing me to also show them on the video. But I really do love this one. I believe it's called Deathclaw, and I did write that in a note, but the note is not reachable right now. But it's really nice. I don't know anything about this creature, but I believe I would be freaking out if it came towards me in a game. And I think there's a bit problem with the mouth area with the colors, but in my opinion it kind of makes it look like it just has saliva coming out of the mouth. And even though it's supposed to be creepy, it's kind of really cute. But look at the nails over there, the hands and everything. That's really nice. And the tail. I just love when there's something else than human, the pups. Then they're just mainly like super cute, when otherwise they're just super cute. Yeah, that's the Deathclaw. And then we have Super Mutant. And yeah, he's big if you compare it with the Lone Wanderer, the male version. We also have the female version, and actually we now have the full Fallout collection from the normal Fallout. Then there's the Fallout 4, and that's not yet completed. But yeah, I think the Lone Wanderer, the man, is the most boring one, but still quite nicely detailed. So that's not a problem. What is a problem was this ear over here. The coloring is going over the ear badly, which is not nice, but of course when you just have it on the shelf like this, it doesn't show. So it's just things you wish Funko would make better, but what can you do? Like, you keep hearing that in videos like me also. I believe that is all. So thank you for watching. I hope this video clip wasn't too long. I guess when my face is not on the screen, I'm not afraid to talk. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put some links on the info section, and please do come and watch or listen a next video. See you!